none of us walked into this room with a blank slate. We all have history, right? Some of that history is glorious, our achievements. Some of it's tragic. Some of it's happy and some of it's sad. But we all have it. I hear people tell me, I've achieved in spite of my history. That's true. Don't get me wrong. You can achieve in spite of your history. But if you do it in spite of your history, instead of doing what I want you to do, which is look it straight in the eyes, challenge it for truth, for honesty, and for reality. If you just do it in spite of it, it will come back to haunt you. You see it all the time. I looked up today on Google how many celebrities and famous people are in depression. Don Johnson, it was Abraham Lincoln, believe it or not, suffered from it. Lady Gaga. I mean, some really big names. How about the people that tried to take their lives? People like Elton John melting down and actually in an American concert. Lady Diana. I mean, there's just so much. That achievement is not always the answer to our happiness and health. What we need to do is to understand if you have ever, if this sounds like you, ever sat after a big achievement and gone home in the quiet and had little voices behind you whisper, oh, if they knew who you were, they wouldn't have listened. Oh, you did that, but you can't do it again. What makes you think that you can do these things? Then I'm talking to you, because that was me. I also had a past where I was told that I couldn't achieve, I couldn't go to college, I couldn't pass college if I went. I had learning disabilities that happened from fevers and things when I was in second grade. That teacher used to mock us and have the class laughed at us. I was told I was adopted in a horrible way, that I was a throwaway kid. I went into an abusive marriage where everything just went bam, bam, bam. And so I made bad choices. But I found my way out. I went to school. What I studied was Dr. Meswell's principles. And I'm going to talk to you about one thing, because I talk across the globe to women about this. And that one thing is false horizons. This is part of what our past does to us when we don't challenge it. It limits us from going to the places we can go, doing the things we can do, and being powerful. And I want to relieve some of that stress, because I'm going to tell you what happens if you do challenge it. If you start looking off the left side of your brain and looking at it logically, not emotionally, 3 things will happen. 1, you're going to find out it's a lie. Somebody in your life that you met told you a lie about yourself. Now, they may have meant it well. They may have been trying to protect you, but it was a lie. I told you I was told I couldn't go to college, right? I not only went to college and got my BA in communications and theater. I not only went to college, got my education degree. I went to college, got my doctorate in transformational leadership, and I did it summa cum laude. Here is the TESOL. Yeah! Summa cum laude, straight A's. How did somebody with learning disabilities get straight A's? I'll tell you in a minute. All right, so second thing you're going to find, it's true, but not important. So I have low upper body strength, broke my rotator cuff, my wrist. I can't swim very well. Here's the truth. I'm never going to swim the English Channel. No. I don't want to swim the English Channel. It's cold. I don't even like swimming. So you might find that. The important one, let's talk about the one in the room here that everybody worries about. You're going to find out when you challenge something that it is true and it is important. Just like me going to school. I still have the learning disabilities. I've got a book coming out. I did a dissertation. How did I do it? I talk to women across the world about superpowers. If you haven't figured it out, superpowers are gifts. But I want you to say something after me. I want it loud. I want it bold. I want you to yell this. I can't do everything. Oh, come on. I can't do everything. I don't have every gift. Say it again. I don't have every gift. Loud. Because we don't. We are gifted, just like the superheroes, with 1, 2, maybe 3, and if you're really great, 4 things you do really, really well. And when you concentrate on the few things that you do well, and you come to places like this, and you meet people like are in this room, and you find out that they have the gifts that you don't have, and then you join together and you form your own superpower team. You form your own illusions. You can just do about anything. But you got to admit that you don't. You know, we're so afraid to say, somebody says, can you do this? And you, oh, yeah. And then we Google it. No, we don't have to do that. We can boldly stand and say, you know what? I really am bad at that. But if you need this, I got it. So stand bold, join together, form your teams. I use editors, teachers, friends, a Grammarly program, anybody that would help me with doing the grammar that I can't do. And I cheat. But we can do that with anything. And so I just want, in the end, encourage you to challenge the things, because honestly, they're not as scary as you think they are. It's okay. You can tell yourself, it's okay. And when you do that and you join together, you're going to go from being wounded like I was to becoming a warrior like I am now. And whatever that means, who knows? Together, you may, hopefully, somebody will solve world peace, right? Somebody will be an ambassador to change people and things that need changed. Thank you so much for your time.